True media. Hey, check this out one time, man. People can love you today and hate you tomorrow, especially when you got something to give. Especially when you got something to give. People will love you today and hate you tomorrow. When you have something to give and you popular or you're famous and everybody got your name in their mouth, everybody love you when you're doing good. Everybody love you when you up. You ain't even got to be popular or famous. Everybody love you when you're doing good, when you got something to give. But time as hell, you start facing challenges in your life. People will hate you. People will no longer trust you. They'll no longer want to be around you. They'll make you start feeling like you the lowest person on the earth. You the scum of the earth. They'll make you feel like you a bad person. Soon as they see you go through some kind of trials and tribulations, they whole energy, the way they treated you, a change overnight. Just pay attention to so much stuff that happened in today's world. How you would look at somebody and they celebrating them one day, and then the very next day, after something come out about them, it could be speculations or some kind of alleged situations. One day, you can see it in today's world. A day will go by, somebody will be celebrating somebody. The next day go by, they hear something bad about them, and their whole energy will shift towards them. Their whole energy will change. People will love you today and hate you tomorrow. I had to deal with this shit personally in my life. I seen it for myself. See what I'm saying? I seen it for myself. I seen how when I had good things going for myself, at once upon in my life, I had everything, the cars, I had the money, I had everything. The girls, you feel me? The weed, yeah, all that. And everybody be attractive to me. Everybody would be like, they down with my cause. They down for the movement. But soon as I start facing error, soon as I start facing trials and tribulations, soon as I start going through shit, it's like them people never existed. They got away from me as quick as possible. They made me feel like I was the worst motherfucker living, man. Didn't do nothing to nobody. Didn't cross nobody. Didn't burn no bridges. None of that. Just was going through personal shit in my life. And people made me feel like I was the worst person to ever live. But just yesterday, they was celebrating with me. Just yesterday, they was asking me to hit the weed. Just yesterday, they was talking about when we gonna go out. Just yesterday, they was all in the pictures with me, all in the videos and shit with me. All at the family cookouts. And then the very next day, after the shit that hit the fan that happened in my life personally, it seemed like everybody just like started treating me like if I was the worst person to ever live. And that's why I say I use that example. I use myself an example to carry the story, to carry out the story and carry out this message. People will love you today and hate you tomorrow. They'll make it seem like you're the worst person ever when some shit happened in your life. When the tables start turning around and things start unfolding in your life and getting worse and problems start popping up, people will run from you and act like you got a disease. And they'll talk about you bad too. And these would be the same people that were smiling in your face. That's why I say don't trust everybody that's smiling in your face, because a lot of them people can be the main ones that talk behind your back. Time as hell something happened in your life. But when you had it going on, when you had the money, when you had the reputation, when you had a lot going for yourself, they always was in your face. They always was playing like they loved you. They always told you they love you. Just look at all the things that happen today in the world with certain individuals. And how one day they be celebrated and then the next day it's like don't nobody know who they is. That shit is scary. And it lets you, it really just, it wakes you up to understand that most people is only going to use you for what you got. That's the only reason why a lot of people is around you, because they using you for what they can get up out of you. But when they feel like they can't get nothing up out of you or you ain't got nothing to give, they going to flee from you. They going to flee from you. It's going to be weeks, months, hell, even years before you see certain people again. You be like, damn, I used to kick it with them every day. What happened to them? What happened to their ass was you start falling on hard times and they got their ass away from you. Now they despise you. But as long as you got something to give, they're going to always come around you. Or they're going to try to stay around you. And that's why I say, people can love you today and hate you tomorrow, man. I'm telling you, this shit is real. You know? That's why you never lead with your money. You never lead with your status. You never lead with your possessions. Don't even tell people about that shit. If you can keep it a secret and you can manage to keep it to yourself, keep it to yourself, and it's going to show you who really for you and who really love you for you. And so, you know, at the end of the day, this is the kind of world we living in, man. This is the kind of world we living in. You feel me? This is what we dealing with. This is the kind of world we living in. We living in a world where it's monkey see, monkey do. Follow the leader. Bandwagon fans. When they see other people love you, they gonna love you. When they see other people starting to hate you, they gonna hate you. For no reason. They don't even know why they hating you. They just be out the blue. Just, I don't like him. I don't like her. Out the blue. Just was loving you last week, though. You was their best friend. You was their best cousin. You was their best sister. You was their favorite auntie. You was the realest nigga, you feel me, in the hood to them. But as soon as you go through some shit, it's like motherfuckers start treating you like you the devil. And they gonna let you know about it. Watch they posts on social media. They gonna let you know about it because they gonna throw a lot of subliminal messages at your ass. And they gonna try to torment your ass. They gonna try to humiliate you. They gonna try to discourage you. They gonna try to deprive you of your innocence. Even when you ain't did nothing wrong. Even when the thing that you start facing didn't have nothing to do with them. They don't care. You know why? Because everybody else said it's cool to hate your ass. So guess what? Oh, they hate him? Oh, shit. Let me hate on his ass too. I hate him too. Oh, they hate her? Oh, shit. Let me hate on her ass too. I hate her too. Yeah, I ain't like her like that. I knew she was fucked up. I knew it was something else to her. And the sad part about it is these was the same people in your face smiling, laughing, kicking it, having a good time, acting like it wasn't no problems. Boy, man, they're saying they'll go to war for you. I love you. You my dog. You my home girl. But time as hell, problems and shit start popping up in your life. They gonna look for the first exit. Time as hell, people say you ain't cool no more. They gonna look like you. They gonna look at you like you the scum of the earth. Time as hell, people start showing their true colors towards you. They gonna feel like they need to do the same thing. That's why I say people can love you today and hate you tomorrow. Sometimes you don't need to show nobody nothing. Stop showing people shit, because all you doing is creating a gang of you know, what you doing is you creating a lot of people that's coming around you for the wrong reasons. That's what you doing when you show shit, when you tell too much. Because when you really look at it and you break it down, a lot of people is only around you for what you can provide and what they can get from you. It's only a small percentage and a small few of people who will really stick by your side even when things get worse in your life. It's only a small handful of people who will still be there. Everybody else, if they see that them people over there hating you and they don't like you, they ain't gonna like your ass. And you probably ain't did nothing to none of them. They probably just heard some rumors about you. They probably heard somebody lying on you. They probably heard some allegations and some false information about you that wasn't even true. And they ran with that shit. And they used that as fuel to torment you, to manipulate you, to make you feel like you was less than them. I went through this shit personally. That's why I can speak in greater depth about this shit. Had all the cars, had the money, had all that shit going for myself, had the smoke, everything, the women, everything. Time as hell, I started dealing with personal issues. Motherfuckers scattered like roaches. Scattered like roaches, wasn't nowhere to be found. You know? And then when I seen them, they act like we never even knew each other. They act like I was an alien or something. Like I was a foreigner. Like, what the fuck is you over here for? What the fuck is you doing around? Don't nobody like you no more. You ain't cool. This how people treat you. And the sad part about it, it ain't gotta be at the expense that you stole from them. It ain't gotta be at the expense that you lied on them. It ain't gotta be at the expense that you try to hurt them. It ain't gotta be at the expense that you did nothing to them. You ain't gotta even do nothing to people. People is just followers. They followers. And the time as hell they see other people not liking you, they gonna start picking little shit out about you, not to like about you. Oh yeah, I don't like the way he looked like that. I don't like the way she looked like that. Oh shit, I didn't like the way they dressed and shit. Like just nitpicking with shit, man. Just nitpicking with shit. They'll start finding shit to not like about you when they see everybody else hate you, when they see everybody else is against you. That's why I say don't be trusting everybody when they come around you and be smiling in your face. Because people can love you today and hate you tomorrow. And that's real talk. And so I want y'all to stay on y'all P's and Q's, man. You feel me? Stay on y'all P's and Q's out here. Real talk, because it get real out here, man. It get real. You feel me? And y'all gotta understand, man. Everybody ain't got your best interests at heart. You know? And that's real talk. And I know a lot of people see this stuff. You know? Once everybody start saying it's cool to dish your ass, they gonna dish your ass. You're gonna become the villain. You're gonna become the villain. You seen how they did Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was American Dad for a long time on them TV shows. But once they said it's cool to hate this nigga, everybody started hating him. Same thing they did with R. Kelly. Same thing they did with P. Diddy. Same thing they did with Michael Jackson. Same thing they did with Tupac. Same thing they did with Biggie Smalls. I'm just naming a few. And what they did, if they did what they did, from the allegations, I'm not saying none of that shit is good at all. But I'm just showing you how people can love you today and hate you tomorrow. I'm just using them as an example. So by no means, don't come on here talking about, oh man, but they did it. Nah. I'm just using them as an example. You see what I'm saying? People will love you today and hate you tomorrow. And the sad part about it, you ain't even got to do nothing to these people, man. They can just hear rumors about you or hear other people talking about you or hear how other people don't like you. But the real ones gonna always stick by your side no matter what. The real ones gonna always stick by your side no matter what people say about you. As long as it's not, too bad to where it's something that, it's obvious why people don't want to be around you. But if it's some like personal issues and shit you dealing with yourself, or you done been through yourself and it didn't have nothing to do with nobody else, it was just personal shit, you probably start like suffering from Down syndrome or health issues, or you might have some kind of drug outbreak, drug addiction, drug abuse. People probably start seeing you go broke and fall off and see you go to jail and lose everything, or see you lose your job. You feel what I'm saying? It could be small shit, man, that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And because they was only around you to see what they could get up out of you, they gonna jump on the bandwagon with everybody else and look at you as the worst person to ever live. People will love you today and hate you tomorrow. So that's my message. Y'all take care and be aware and be careful out here, man. Be careful, So until next time, God bless y'all. I love y'all. I'll let y'all later.